Good afternoon, everybody. Sorry to keep you on hold for lunch, but of course...
Ease my trip के संचित चोपड़ा मंच पर आ जाएं।
So we will be doing a hurried session because we have to give the stage to the security staff of the Chief Minister. अब जहाँ पर हम वाइल्ड लाइफ और इको टूरिज्म की बात कर रहे हैं तो आई थिंक कि स्टेट ऑफ यूपी हैज़ डन रियली वेल इन स्पाइट ऑफ द फैक्ट दैट हमारा जो फॉरेस्ट कवर है, चेक मी इफ आई एम रॉन्ग, which is not so impressive. It is about 7% if I am not wrong, and there are many states that are doing very well. But again, it's improving. It's improving by each year. And this morning only I read in the newspaper that the Forest Department will be planting saplings and all those things. And that is in crores that they will be planting those saplings. So somewhere, somehow, they have kind of the consciousness of increasing the forest cover. We have been speaking about the tigers, so of course our tiger population, if not as impressive as Madhya Pradesh, but is still quite impressive, and I would call that we still are very lucky to have our wildlife in the wildest zones that one can have, be it Dudua, Katarnia, or whichever place you see. Again, the new reserves, new parks that are being developed, which includes the Amangarh, which is being termed as New Cobbett, the area that came into UP after the division of the state between Uttar Pradesh and Uttarakhand, and Ranipur, which is near Chitrakoot. So again, we have got a good spread, and as in an earlier session, Sanjay was speaking about the wetlands and the impressive bird watching activities that are going on. So we shouldn't feel that we are poor in any way wherever we are thinking about the ecotourism. And then Ecotourism Board itself, which is headed and spearheaded by none other than the Chief Minister of the state, which keeps us on our toes and also tells us that how important this subject is for us. We've got a very impressive panel which will be talking about many aspects, one of them being that how outside the forest areas, we are talking about wildlife and forest, which includes zoos and other nature parks that can be developed in a man-made manner. Also, I would also like to draw your attention to the fact that recently there has been a plan of revival of a river in Lucknow itself, where the government has very thoughtfully got the encroachments cleared, and that area is also being developed as a forest and to revive that riverbed. So let me first go to the director of the zoo, who will be the best person to tell us about these areas that come under the kind of activities that we can have apart from the areas that come directly under forests and the wildlife.